Hashing and encryption.
Objectives plaintext hashing SHA algorithm Blake 2 encryption advanced encryption standard AES Rivest Shamir Adelman RSA.
Plain text. This is the easier but least safe method of storing important data such as passwords into a database. In this case there is no protection or encryption, the data is stored in plain text. Hence if someone get access to the database, he or she will be able to see the entire passwords. This is not the best method and it is not recommended at all. Hashing is the transformation of data, string of characters into a fixed length value that represent the same original data using a hash function. Normal hashing ensures that in every case it will generate the same hash value for the same data. This is quite useful when you want to check if the value are the same. But the downside is that it cannot be unhashed. Hence it is quite useful when working with passwords. Hashing involves a one-way functional approach to data protection. That means you cannot unhash once you have hashed a plaintext. The main purpose of hashing is to ensure data integrity and well as to verify data to make sure they are the same. Moreover, it is possible to know the value behind the hashed text by using the same hash function on several plaintext words. And then matching them if they are the same. This is what is known as rainbow cracking.
To solve this issue, there came the introduction of salt hashing, which is where a unique random number is added to each plaintext before hashing. This makes it difficult to guess what the initial plaintext was even if you use the rainbow cracking method.
SHA algorithm. Secure hash algorithms, also known as SHA, are a family of cryptographic functions designed to keep data secured. It works by transforming the data using a hash function, an algorithm that consists of bitwise operations, modular additions, and compression functions. The hash function then produces a fixed size string that looks nothing like the original.
These algorithms are designed to be one-way functions, meaning that once they're transformed into their respective hash values, it's virtually impossible to transform them back into the original data. A few algorithms of interest are SHA-1, SHA-2, and SHA-3, each of which was successively designed with increasingly stronger encryption in response to hacker attacks. SHA-0, for instance, is now obsolete due to the widely exposed vulnerabilities.
BLAKE2 is a cryptographic hash function faster than MD5, SHA-1, SHA-2, and SHA-3, yet is at least as secure as the latest standard SHA-3. BLAKE2 has been adopted by many projects due to its high speed, security, and simplicity. Encryption is similar to encoding except that in encryption, the data plaintext is transformed to another format usually called ciphertext using a cipher function or key which can only be read by anyone with the key used to transform it. Hence encryption is a two-way functional approach. We have the first way of hiding it using a cipher function and then the second way of using the cipher function, key to uncover it. This concept of unhiding the ciphertext to get the initial plaintext is termed decryption. Encryption is better than storing your password as plaintext, but the only issue is that if a person have the cipher function key, he can decrypt it to get the plaintext. Encryption can be either symmetrical or asymmetrical types. The main purpose of encryption is to secure data. The AES algorithm, also known as the Randall algorithm, is a symmetrical block cipher algorithm that takes plain text in blocks of 128 bits and converts them to ciphertext using keys of 128, 192, and 256 bits. Since the AES algorithm is considered secure, it is in the worldwide standard. The RSA algorithm is an asymmetric cryptography algorithm. This means that it uses a public key and a private key, i.e. two different, mathematically linked keys. As their names suggest, a public key is shared publicly, while a private key is secret and must not be shared with anyone. The RSA algorithm is named after those who invented it in 1978, Ron Rivest, Artie Shamir, and Leonard Adelman. Be inspired. Thank you.